Hello, YouTube family and friends. This is the Old Crone Dances, and I'm going to be working on our cards. We're running behind. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments. It's kind of put me behind a little bit, and then with the fact that it takes so long to upload to YouTube, I've been trying to get some hauls uploaded also. But I'm always going to reflect to the previous card. So this was card number 1 that I had picked. And it was, how do you define taking care of yourself? Create a new self-care practice today. Observe your comfort level when it comes to being good to yourself. I picked 2 things that I'm going to work on for this card. The first one is making my doctor appointments and going to them. And I know that might sound like ridiculous to some people, but I don't like going to the doctor. And I need to, because it benefits my health. And I had 1 doctor's appointment last week, 2 this week. I have 5 different doctors for different things that treat me for different things. And it seems like I'm going to have 1 or 2 doctor's appointment a week for some time now. I'm not a very good patient. But at any rate, I'm always nice. I just don't like going. And that's also has to do with my procrastinating on it too, so that doesn't help. But that was one of the things. So far, 3 appointments made. Went to 3 appointments, so we're on a roll here. So I'm working on that. That's my thing, is I need to do that, because eventually they will thin out, so that I won't have to go as often. And the other thing I decided to do was, I've said in prior videos that my house sets way back. So I have a really long walkway, and going down it's not really too bad. It's coming up, it's at a slight incline. And just me coming up, I have emphysema, COPD. I can really get winded. So I figured 5 minutes a day, back and forth that walk, and I know that's going to be pushing up for me, but I'm going to have to learn to deal with it and gradually work my way up to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I'm just walking. So and for me, that would be a good thing. Definitely would be. So that's what I decided to do with this first day. Those were the commitments I made that I'm working on. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I know you guys probably aren't interested, but just to kind of follow up what you can do. Now, the second day, day 2. This is the card. And it says, healing requires that you admit the truth about yourself. Is there someone you hate or something you crave? Are you an addict? Recognizing your struggles is the first step towards healing. And then the back, it says, all suffering stems from ignorance, hatred, and craving. Now I'll read to you the brief little thing out of the book, the Angel Healing cards. And it says, all suffering stems from ignorance, hatred, and craving. Although mystical experience is often said to be indescribable, the Buddha came away from his enlightenment with a clear understanding of the problem of human suffering and a solution that he was able to communicate in a straightforward way to his followers. The human condition is characterized by suffering. He said there are clear causes of suffering. Suffering can be eradicated, and there is a specific path to putting an end to suffering. The causes of suffering, the Buddha saw, all derive from our misperception that we are separate from each other and from the universe. The ignorance leads to fear and hatred, because if we are separate from other people, they're all potential enemies, even our close relatives and loved ones. And that fear of survival also impels us to acquire as much material wealth as possible. Passionate craving for material or central satisfaction inevitably leads to frustration and disappointment, which in turn leads to stress and illness. And I'm so sorry about this, but if I wait for this to straighten up, I might as well forget doing this little series. So I do apologize. So that gives us something to think about for a little while. Till we do our next video. And that's basically it for this video. I'll talk to you about what I decided on this on the next video, and we'll go into day 3. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Later. Blessings.